Hi, I'm Vinicius Brasil and I'm a real estate agent here in Santa Clara. And I've been a real estate agent for the last 20 years, mainly specializing in Santa Clara, but worked throughout Santa Clara County, helping buyers and sellers navigate our often intense Silicon Valley market. What I really enjoy doing is getting to know my clients and educating them on Silicon Valley real estate in the hopes that we can succeed in accomplishing their goal of buying or selling a home. Real estate was always something I was interested in. I had seen members of my family do well in investing in real estate, and I decided that if I was going to make a change, now would be the time. I first got into real estate when I was 27 years old. At the time, I didn't know much about real estate, and I didn't even own a home or any property. I saw the industry being dominated by individual agents who dressed in fancy clothes and drove nice cars, and it seemed like anyone could get a license to sell homes. After being in the industry about a year, I noticed there were two main classes of real estate agents. Agents who were professionals, they really knew the areas they worked, they understood the process, they kept up on changes in laws and regulations, and they really provided value and had their best clients' interest at heart. The second class just seemed focused on getting clients and selling the most homes possible. Although the idea of selling a lot of homes was attractive to me, I didn't want to fall into that second category of agents. To me, the industry already had a used car salesman type of stigma, and if I was going to set myself apart from most of the agents, I had to provide value beyond just being a good salesperson. Since I didn't know much about real estate, I really had to think about what it was that I was selling. What is a home? I started to realize how important the home I grew up in was in shaping who I would eventually become. My parents and my sister and I immigrated to Santa Clara in 1977 from Brazil. We had extended family here in the area and they helped us to get started. After a few years, my parents were able to buy a home on a janitor's salary and money my mom made from cleaning homes. It was a small home in the Barrs Park tract close to Wilcox High School. The greatest thing about this home is it was just 3 doors down from a family with 3 boys who would eventually become my best friends. They were all older than me, but they took me under their wing. They taught me how to ride a bike, play football, basketball, how to hit a baseball, go fishing, and how to fix things. They took me camping, mountain biking, and in the summer, we would go to the beach almost every week. We went on so many adventures, and those experiences are what gave me the confidence I have today to do anything. That's how important a home and a neighborhood can be. It can change your life. I never saw myself as a salesman. The idea of selling something didn't make sense. If you need something, you just buy it. You don't need someone to sell it to you. I felt that if I was going to sell homes, I better know what I was selling. I felt that I needed to learn as much as I could about homes, how they were constructed, what was a good home, what was a bad home, what were the different areas and neighborhoods around Santa Clara and Santa Clara County. If I was going to represent a client on a home purchase or sale, I needed to make sure they were going to be dealing with a professional, someone that could provide them valuable information so that they could make the best possible decision. So it began. I door-knocked neighborhoods, toured as many houses I could in every area. I'd host open houses throughout the valley, from Palo Alto to Morgan Hill, and even Fremont. Meeting with property inspectors, I'd follow them around the home and ask every question imaginable. There were a few times when I put on coveralls and crawled under the house with the inspectors to see what they were looking for, having in-depth conversations about the differences between subterranean and drywood termites. When I would meet with contractors or foundation experts, I grilled them on their processes and asked them questions to understand why a home was experiencing certain issues. Whether it was meeting with the city planning department to ask questions about permits, or standing on top of a roof with the roofer, I soaked it all in and learned as much as I could. I was learning everything I could about real estate, and business was growing. More and more referrals from satisfied clients were coming in, and all of a sudden, it all stopped. When the housing market crashed in 2008, it was an uncertain time for everyone. And for a young agent like myself, I didn't know what to do. Several months went by without any sales, and I was trying to make sense of what was happening. I started to read about economics to understand how our financial system actually worked. It was during this time that I started to understand the factors that were influencing our economy and our local market. This made me feel a lot more confident when speaking with my clients about timing and the market. Although the market was slow, I kept myself busy. Working with homeowners at the time that were interested in selling, I urged them to get their homes updated so they would be set apart from the distressed homes on the market. This is where I developed my service of helping homeowners update their homes so they'd be able to sell their homes for more money. In many cases, the homeowners just didn't have the cash for the repairs. Knowing that just $10,000 to $20,000 in updates would help their home sell for much more, I started a system where the homeowners could pay once the home closed escrow. At the time, staging was a relatively new concept, and many sellers didn't want to bother, mainly because of the cost. Understand how a nicely staged home helped it sell, I added it free to our sellers as part of my service. It wasn't long before people around Santa Clara started to notice the work I was doing and how my listings were selling faster and for more money. As people started to notice my results, my business grew. As I sold more and more homes, people would visit my open houses and comment on how nice the home was presented. My listings were clearly selling for more money and faster than other listings in the area. Home repairs and updates, the staging, the quality marking were really making a difference, and the calls from home sellers and home buyers were becoming more frequent. When the market started to turn around in 2012, that's when my business really started to pick up. I went from being just an average agent to the top agent in Santa Clara and eventually one of the top agents in the Valley. With all these experiences, I gained a better understanding of our economy and our local market. Rather than just being an expert on the process of selling a home, I see the role of a real estate agent as an advisor to my clients, understanding their goals and objectives and how best to position them for success. And sometimes that may even be to advise them not to buy or sell. Although I'm far from the most successful agent in the Valley, I feel solid in my understanding of real estate and confident that when a buyer or seller hires me, they'll be pleased with the service and results they achieve. It's been a long journey of learning and experiences, and I'm no longer the young agent in the office. I turned 46 this year. I'm married and I have 3 kids. I now operate a small team of agents and a staff that allow me to continue to service my clients and still maintain a healthy life balance. What excites me now is the same as before, meeting people, understanding where they are in their life, and helping them get through this transition of buying or selling a home in the easiest and best way possible. As always, I'm excited to grow and take my business to the next level. Our team is doing such great quality work and providing a level of service that I'm proud to put my name on. We're continuing to learn and better ourselves, continuing to help our clients in hopes that we're providing them with great information and a valuable service. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to meeting with you and helping you in any way that I can. If you'd like to set up a quick call to discuss your real estate situation, there's a link down below. Until next time, I'm Vinicius Brasil with the Brasil Group and Keller Williams.